Hey, what's up, guys? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the games are played. If you would like to discuss the lines, because more lines are going to come out with some injury news, like the Chris Paul injury news. When those lines come out or they change, you can join my Discord. The link is in the description. It's a great community. A lot of great, smart people bringing their research all together. And they find a lot of plays that I don't have access to at the moment, and they end up being good plays for the day. So a lot of people in the Discord make money. So it's a good place just to share your slips and just bounce ideas off of each other. So the Discord is in the description. And I don't charge for any of the picks that I give. I don't believe in premiums or paywalls or anything like that. I don't think you should pay for something if you don't know if it's going to work yet or not. So if you do well with the information and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel. And that just helps keep me motivated to keep trying to dig to find the best picks possible for you guys. These picks are based off of data and analytics. I work in analytics at a bank. I'm just using what God gave me to try to apply it to sports and help you guys out. So if you can, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Don't smash like buttons or subscribe buttons, just lightly press them. And if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm? Any comment works. You can just put an emoji, you can say hello, you can say goodbye, you can put just one word, you can ask me a question. It all works. It tells YouTube to get that video out there to more people. And thank you to the people who do comment, especially the positive comments. It's good to have a positive community that grows together. I am partnered with two apps, JOCKMKT and Thrive Fantasy. They're both player prop apps. Use promo code FINALROUND11. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. JOCKMKT's side thing is they do trading players like stocks, and Thrive Fantasy side thing is they have like prop competitions where you go into a big pool against people and you can win like $20,000, or you can go one-on-one against people with like prop battles, which I think is pretty cool. So use promo code FINALROUND11 and get a free up to $100 on both of those apps, so $200 total. And I am also partnered with a data app called Outlier. They reached out to me, and I've been discussing ideas with them to try to get things upgraded, and they're pretty quick actually. So I just give them some of my ideas of what I think would make it a better data app with what I work with my profession, and they've implemented a lot of stuff pretty quickly, and the app is growing really fast and becoming much more powerful of a data app. So I'll be using that to make these picks. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. So first pick, the Phoenix Suns are going to be at home. We've seen Devin Booker and Kevin Durant go crazy at home. I'm looking at Devin Booker's three-pointers, 2.5. I'm looking at the over on that. In the last 10 games, he's hit this 8 out of 10 times. And in this series at home, he's hit this 2 out of 2 times. So I'm liking the over on that 2.5 three-pointers made for Devin Booker. I expect him to shoot a lot and shoot a lot of threes definitely in this matchup. Second pick, I'm going to go back to him. I feel like we can forgive him. Malcolm Brogdon. His line is still at 21.5 PRA. His last 10 games, he's hit this 8 out of 10 times. And his last 5 road games, he's hit this 5 out of 5 times. We definitely weren't expecting a blowout of the Sixers over the Celtics in Boston. That just kind of came out of nowhere. So hopefully the Celtics can play well in Philadelphia to tie this thing up. So third pick, I'm looking at Jaylen Brown. He's been really hot in the first quarter. So I have his first quarter points. They have it at 7.5 mark. And his last 5 games, he's gone over this 4 out of 5 times. He scored 14, 13, and then he had a 2-point first quarter, and then he had 12 and 9. So he seems to just take a ton of shots in that first quarter, and then he ends up with like 24 points. He just kind of fades away and takes a back seat, but that first quarter he is just guns blazing and he is scoring a ton of points. So I'm liking Jaylen Brown first quarter points at over 7.5. In fourth pick, Marcus Smart, he was going to go over if this wasn't a blowout last game. So 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He hit points and assists, but they actually bumped that up by 1 to where he wouldn't have hit. They bumped it up to 18.5. So I still like 21.5 PRA. Last 10 games, he's hit this 8 out of 10 times, but the line is really sharp. He had 3 games in a row where he went 22, 22, and 22. So the line is like right there. So I looked at away games, and then his last 10 road games, he's hit this 9 out of 10 times, and he's seems to play better on the road. So still liking the over for Marcus Smart, and hopefully we don't get a blowout and these guys can play to their full form. Fifth pick is going to be Nikola Jokic. He's in a closeout game. He's going to be on the road. He's actually played his best basketball on the road. That's where he scored 50 points. If you look at his points plus assists, they have it at 39.5. I'm looking at this one first because his last 3 games, his assists have been 17, 11, and 12. So he's passing the ball really well recently. We already know he's been scoring well, and he's going to take a ton of shots to try to close this thing out. And he's hit that line the last 4 out of 5 games. If you would like to add rebounds to it, it would add 13. He's hit that 4 out of his last 5 games. So his points, rebounds, and assists are at 52.5. It's like an insane line. But if you want to add that 13 extra, this series he's gone 19, 16, 17, and then he had that 4, and then he had a 13. So he's back-to-back games. He would have just went under or he would have pushed. So it's really up to you if you want to add that 13 extra rebounds to hope that he has a 19, 16, 17 type of rebounding game, which he's very capable of doing. In my 6th pick, it's Kevin Durant. Rebounds and assists at 14.5. Definitely wait on the Chris Paul news to see if he's going to play yet or not, because this line may get dropped a little bit, because I wouldn't like his assist if Chris Paul is playing. But if they say Chris Paul is out, then I like this line at 14.5. He's hit this 4 out of 5 times in the last 5 games, and in the 3 games without Chris Paul, he got 17, 17, and 18 on rebounds, assists. So he's destroying this line when Chris Paul is not there. If they do announce that Chris Paul is back, then I like just his rebounds. Unless they drop that line, that 14.5 line, if it drops to say like 11.5, then I think that's a good play. But rebounds is at 8.5. He's gone over this 4 out of the last 5 games. And the one time he missed, he was 1 rebound off. So he got 8 rebounds, and he just needed that 1 to get 9 to go over to hit this 5 out of the last 5 games. So he's definitely rebounding very well. So I'm liking over on 8.5 rebounds. If Chris Paul is playing and they don't drop that rebounds plus assist line, I don't think he's going to get as many assists with Chris Paul there, which makes sense. So that's my 6 picks. I know I give a little bit of variety there for you to kind of make a decision on your own or what you think is best. And I'm just providing the data there to kind of show you what it would look like if you chose one of the other options. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you do really well. And thank you all for your support and your positive comments. I want this community to be a very positive community, which it has been. So it'll always be us against the bookies. So God bless you all. I hope you have a great day, and it's the final round. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.